guys, it's Beth here and welcome back to my channel. Um, Today I am going to be doing probably the random part 3 of however many, parts this, series is going to be about me. Um, I just, I find when in doubt, when I don't have any other ideas for videos, just sit here in front of the camera and talk about yourself. So awesome. Um, I'm just gonna start right out, and one random thing about me is that my favorite movie is The Breakfast Club. Now, The Breakfast Club came out way before I was born, um, and I want to say it came out in 1985. Um, and I don't know. It's one of my favorite movies, and John Bender is just, he's so hot, and I really shouldn't, my favorite part of that movie shouldn't be the part where they're smoking pot in the library, but it is, because seriously, the way that Bender looks at Claire while she's, inhaling the smoke, and like, she's just the most amazing thing ever, and he just wants to, like, eat her. Oh my god, that's like my absolute favorite part of that entire movie. I I'm not one of those, people who hate on a lot of TV shows, because, I'll watch anything, once, and if I don't like it, I won't watch it again. But I do kind of, get skeptical about certain TV shows. One of them was originally Sons of Anarchy that I was very skeptical about. I was like, it's about a motorcycle gang. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna like it. That's why it took me so long to get into it. I had watched a couple of episodes here and there throughout the time because I think they started filming this show in 2009, and I started watching it like a year ago or some shit. But oh my god, Sons of Anarchy is probably like up there in my top like 5 favorite shows of all fucking time. I would do really, really, really naughty things to Jax Teller. But not that any of you really wanted to know that. Um, this show just, it sucks you in so bad. And it's that, thanks to my friend Chrissy who got me to watching this, and then also my friend Bree who watches it as well, and we would just talk about it constantly. And now I have a poster of them up in my room, and my phone is going off, and I have a poster, and I wear the lanyard with my keys on it for work is Sons of Anarchy, so obviously I'm a huge Sons of Anarchy fan, a little bit. I am a nerd. I will put that completely out there. I may have said this in another video, but I am a nerd. Major, major nerd. I love Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, that whole shebang. I have watched every single one of the movies for all 3 of those series. I have read all the Harry Potter books, all the Lord of the Rings books, and I haven't read any of the Star Wars books, but then again, there's like 5,000 Star Wars books, and I'm just really not down for that. But no, I've read every Harry Potter book probably at least 10 times each, some of them a whole lot more. The Lord of the Rings books I attempted to read when I was little and I couldn't, and then when my first nephew was born, when my nephew Tristan, we were at my dad's house one day, and my sister, and he was only like 6 weeks old at this time, so my sister needed a break. And so she was playing poker with my dad and my uncles in the kitchen at my dad's house, and I was, on baby duty.
Am I pissing you off?
And that was my phone, sorry. And I read him the Lord of the Rings books. Not in one day, but of course I did. To calm him down and to rock him, I would sit there and, yeah. Most people will say I don't have a favorite song. Which, to some people they don't, because it flip-flops. But I have a favorite song of all time that it doesn't change. It doesn't flip-flop, nothing. And it is Hotel California by the Eagles. I don't know why. It's just, it has been a favorite song of mine for a really, really, really long time. And it plays at work. But I don't know, I think it's like programmed like this that they will do announcements for our job. right in the middle of that damn song, and it pisses me off every time. Like, I will be listening to it and I'll get so excited that it's on, and then it just all of a sudden is like, oh yeah, you know, Wednesday's senior discount day, but I'm like, oh, I fucking hate you. My top five favorite Disney movies are Alice in Wonderland, that's a given. Beauty and the Beast, The Emperor's New Groove. If you haven't seen that one's so funny. It's so funny. Aladdin and Cinderella. Yeah, that's just random. I can speak technically three and a half languages. English, obviously. I can speak some Spanish, but I failed Spanish twice in high school. So, yeah, that's definitely. No, it's kind of. I know the basics, and I can cuss your ass out in Spanish like no other. And I can also speak Pig Latin and gibberish. Now, I know some of you are like, what the hell is Pig Latin and gibberish? Pig Latin, I'm trying to remember the exact, way to do it. I think you take the first letter, put it at the end, and add an A. So my name would be Ethbay. And my favorite thing to say is, fuck you, bitch. And it's Ukfe Uye Ichbe. And then gibberish, oh my god, look it up how to do it, because I don't know. I started learning in 6th grade, and then I just kind of ran with it from there. And my friends Sammy Kay and Becca, we would talk constantly. And I know y'all are probably like, okay, talk already. Adigay, Adigam, Futigol, Adigov, Udigus, Litigus, Nidgal, Litigage, Edigand, Edigiz, Sitigum, Sitigimes, Putagoint, Litigus. Now, what I said was, I am full of useless knowledge, and sometimes most of it's pointless. Yeah. But yeah, so I love talking gibberish, and if you talk it enough, your brain starts to form words inside of your head in gibberish, and then it takes a while to get out of it. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know if I've talked about this a lot, but I am obsessed with anything London, Paris, the UK, anything like that. And I don't know when this started really with my, little mini obsession, but anything Paris, anything London, I own. I will buy it the second that I see it. And I get really, really excited about it. There was a Eiffel Tower wine holder, and it was like, probably about yay big. And I wanted it so bad. And it did help, that the hottest guy in our town who works at a sub shop who looks identical to the guy from Sons of Anarchy. Oh my god, he's so hot. But him and his girlfriend, they brought it and dropped it off in our donation center. And I wanted it, probably at the time, probably for the sole fact that he dropped it off, and also it was the Eiffel Tower. But sadly, I did not get it. But no, I have plates and bags, and the background on my text messages is the Eiffel Tower, and I don't know, I just like anything that is London, anything that is Paris, anything that comes out of London and Paris, music-wise. I'm really, really obsessed with that. It just kind of happens. I have honestly read every one of the Twilight books, and I know there's a bunch of people who say, oh, Twilight was terrible, I hated the movies, like my friend Danny hates the movies. I'm not quite sure why, but I do know that he hates them. And I read all the Twilight books way before they ever thought of actually making movies. Like with Harry Potter, before they ever technically started making movies, I read the books. And I don't know, I really, really, really like Twilight. I have always. It was a bonding thing between me and some of my friends. Me and my best friend Stormy and her brother David we bought Twilight. Me and David chipped in together and bought Twilight, and we watched it on repeat 24/7 for months. And it really just holds kind of, a special place in my heart. If that makes any sense, which probably not, because that's probably stupid. But Yeah. I'm trying to think. Um, I have a a major liking of anything watermelon flavored, and I will buy anything watermelon flavored, anything scented watermelon. I really, really, especially Jolly Ranchers. I really, really like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. I don't eat them a lot because I'm not a huge, sweets person, but I do really like watermelon things. My favorite restaurant is, I don't know if they have it every place because I haven't seen one here in South Carolina, but in Daytona Beach they have a restaurant called Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. and it is named after the Forrest Gump movie, the Bubba Gump, the his army friend or navy or I don't please don't kill me if I don't, if I got that wrong. But oh my god, it's so good. And my favorite food on that menu is called the Run Across America Sampler, and it is so good. I have been to the place where the bench was in Forrest Gump, which is in, I don't remember, I want to say Chippewa Square in Savannah, Georgia. I've been there. I have always wanted to go to the Savannah College of Art and Design, but I don't see it happening. I had to do a project in my senior year of high school, and you had to like plan your life ahead for 10 years. And to have just 2 semesters at the Savannah College of Art and Design was $56,000 for 2 semesters. I wanted to be a writer. I do still want to be a writer, and I will possibly eventually do it. But yeah, that was always my dream, and it's kind of been crushed, but shit happens. I plan on going to school shortly, here soon, to be a makeup artist. And yeah, I'm trying to think what else, what else, what else. I will have a bunch of videos up within the next couple of weeks. When my Ipsy bag gets here, I will be doing an Ipsy bag unbagging, I guess you'd call it unbagging. But that will not arrive until probably the 16th or so. Also, I will be doing videos shortly with my friend Danny, so you'll actually get to see him instead of me just talking about him. I'm also going to be vlogging now that I have this camera, and it's going to be a wonderful experience. So stay tuned, and I know this randoms video is not as long as the other ones, but I'm starting to run out of things to randomly say about myself. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure you all are sick of it. But anyway, thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. All of my social media links will be in the down bar below. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Bye, guys.